Today, it's the National Football League. It's Week 16 of the NFL
And we are underway from Houston. This taken in at the goal line. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. They'll come out throwing here on first down. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. The numbers for him from a week ago: 3 catches, 60 yards.
And the competition gets a little bit tougher here because he's got to go against the #1 ranked defense in the NFL against the pass, the latest incarnation of the no-fly zone.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. And he is going to lose yardage here. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. He'll drop to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Olsen. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. They'll drop to throw. Can't get away, and he's taken down. He couldn't get away there on 3rd down. The pressure too much, and he's sacked for a loss of 12. Yeah, last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Now, sometimes those punt returns can yield some unnecessary roughness penalty.
Now, I know a lot of guys, when they run a long way to execute a block or make a hit, they're going to launch it no matter what, and it can often cost them.
A run up the middle, Adams. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. The numbers for Adams in last week's game: pretty good, as he found himself in the end zone on 2 separate occasions.
And those are the most important numbers, because no matter what you pile up prior to the goal line, getting in is all that matters. Putting those numbers up on the board, and they love them when they're 6s.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this 1st quarter. Again, here's Adams. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. From the 22 now, here's 2nd down at 7. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 1st and goal from the 3. They'll go to Adams, try to pound it in. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. A great effort there. With touchdown number 27, that ties Priest Holmes for the 3rd most in a single year. And the Oilers are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. 2nd drive of the game coming up for this Las Vegas offense. As we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
Call it a loss of 5, a big sack to bring up 3rd down. looking to throw. Trying to lay one up deep. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Well, there was a 42, making a 43-yard punt. 6 on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. He's going to fire one deep over the middle.
Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. He'll buy some time right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown. A big play there. His 17th touchdown now on the season.
And the Oilers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point try now for Patterson.
And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. The long touchdown pass gets them 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
Now the Raiders offense, they get set to head back on the field.
Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. Let's see if they can do better here on this drive.
And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that'll make it 2nd down. Now back to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Pat Surtain.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Charles, it is pretty rare that we see a team build this kind of lead in the opening quarter. And, man, they seem to be clicking on all 3 phases right there. The defense doing its part with a pick 6.
And it's absolutely been the definition of a start that you would pick for yourself and for your team, right? And I have a feeling that they just want to stay in this zone. What's truly incredible about this start is they can add on a couple more scores. This one could legitimately be over in the 2nd quarter.
The Vegas offense ready for their next possession.
They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on 1st down. After the pick 6, they go right back to the air. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Brooks. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 21-0 our score after 1.
The Raiders with the football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10.
He'll look to throw. He's got Mason complete.
It's a big play there for Vegas.
41 yards. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. He'll look to throw. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Back to throw. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. This offense so far on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. They're looking at a 3rd and goal here. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
And his kick is good. And the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18.
So they do come up with their first points of the game, but Charles, the question is going to shift to their defense.
Yeah, the way things have gone, 3 points could become insignificant fast if this grows to 28-3 or 35-3. They need this defense to come up with a stop, and they need to do it now.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Back to throw here, Herbert rolling to his left. Now he's going to let it go deep left side.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Joey Porter Jr. So the interception there, and Charles, I'd imagine that's something you can maybe live with in December, but not come January.
And I love how you make the distinction there. You're talking about regular season versus the postseason, the playoffs. Because these guys, they've already clinched a playoff spot, but they know, looking ahead, when they get into the postseason, they've got to take better care of the football because turnovers in that situation, they really become magnified.
On first down, it's Clark. And he stopped immediately there.
The tackle there by C.J. Gardner-Johnson.
And that run was memorable for only one reason. There's absolutely no place to run with the football. No gaps, no creases, no gain.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. They're going to look to throw.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Reek Woolen.
And that's what we've seen from this defense all year long because they've been so good at finding ways to take the football away. And they just gave us another example right here. A strong defense, that's something you're going to need to rely on come playoff time. And this crew has got one. There's no doubt about that.
That's caught inside the 20. They're trying to tiptoe the pylon, but they're going to say he stepped out at the 1-yard line.
A huge play there for Houston. 67 yards. On first down, this is Adams. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. A great play there with his second touchdown here in this first half.
And the Oilers continue to pull away here in this first half. Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And the route is on here in this first half.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive.
And 2 interceptions already here in this first half. That's got to affect him a little bit, right? He's got to be thinking about it.
He's got to be thinking about it, but most of the good ones, they find a way to put it aside. They're not happy about it by any stretch of the imagination. They find a way to put it aside. They continue to play their game.
Can he put it aside? Let's find out.
Options galore here. Second and a few inches.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
An incomplete pass on second down leads us to 3rd and inches. Back to throw here. And that's knocked away and incomplete.
It's going to be another frustrating end to a drive here. This offense, they've not been able to get anything going in this first half. And now it's going to be time to gather on the sidelines and try and figure out what's going wrong. Who has an idea? Who has a plan? Time to implement it.
It's a 42-yard punt. They keep him to just a yard on the return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
Play action. It's Herbert rolling to his right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. They'll roll him out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side.
And he will step out of bounds all the way down inside the 40.
A huge play there for Houston. And even 40 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. They run on second down with Adams. And he'll go down at the 28. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. They'll run again with Adams. And he'll be taken down just shy of the red zone at the 21.
Now 2nd and 3.
Up the middle they go with Adams. And he'll get it down this time to the 17.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
On the give, it's Adams. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. A great effort there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns.
And the Oilers will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And the route is on here in this first half.
Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
He'll take the knee, and the final couple seconds will tick by in this first half. So,
all right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early. From From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
And as this offense makes their way back out, it's AFC playoff race time as we give you a look. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. He's got his man on the crossing route.
Down the sideline he goes. Touchdown!
A big play there. His second TD of the game and 18th of the year.
And the Oilers just continue to roll. Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away.
Not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive.
They'll start this drive out on the ground.
And he'll get this up just shy of the 30. This defense just continues to bottle up that ground game. And look, I mean, the deficit right now for this offense is so big that it might not matter. But you're still in the third quarter. They're probably going to have to try things.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. They push him back 8 yards that time on second down.
So here's a 3rd and 14.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Under pressure, and they got to him again. And now that brings up 4th down there, a loss of 6 yards on the sack. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And he'll take it just outside the 40. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. An excellent return that time, 26 yards. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. On the handoff, Adams here.
And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Here's Adams. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Now Adams. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. A carry for Adams. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Taking it in from 4 yards out.
And the Oilers are pouring it on. Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll look to throw here. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down. They'll set up to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Sullivan. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Aiden Hutchinson racking up sack number 12 for him on the year. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Trenton Simpson able to put an end to that play, and in so doing, puts an end to this 3rd quarter. 1 quarter remains here in Week 16. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A pretty good return, all things considered, but holding.
I agree with you totally. It's actually a return that they were going to be very proud of. But when you end up holding and bringing it back, now your offense has to start a little bit deeper in their own territory.
So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. Sliding out of the pocket. Now he'll let it go deep right side. A fight for it, and this is caught. What a catch. A huge play there for Houston. 56 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. So the 1st down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Here we go on 4th down. And he has the 1st down before he's tackled at the 5. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. A great play there. With his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Oilers are on their way to a 13th win on the year as they add on to their lead. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. That one tipped, and it's incomplete. But good hands there defensively. And 2nd down. They'll look to throw. A dump off for Mason. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. They'll set up a throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the Raiders' 1st down, and he'll have it by plenty as they're able to keep the drive alive on 3rd and inches. They'll look to throw again. And he can't escape, and down he goes. It'll be a loss of 10, and it'll bring up second. Now he dumps this off over the middle. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. The Raiders on third down. A pretty anemic, a very anemic 1 for 9 thus far. This is 3rd and 17. Throw left side complete. That's Mason. That's going to bring up 4th down. Only a gain of 2 there. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Here's the Raiders punter now as he's on for the 5th time here today. So possession goes over here on the punt.
Houston's offense taking over again. Well, CD, you and I do a lot of games together, but it is pretty rare that we do a game of this margin. I mean, this has just been total domination from start. And
he's got a man complete. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Well, when coaches come into a game preaching total team effort, CD, I think this is the type of ball game that they're dreaming of. It was pretty apparent early on that they were clicking in all 3 phases. It's been fun to watch.
Yeah, sometimes in the NFL you end up with matchups like we've been watching here. And when you go back through the early drives, you can just see that one squad was on a different level in this game. Safe to say, we haven't been disappointed in watching their execution throughout this contest.
And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive.
They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling again.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now a throw here to his running back. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave him with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. On play action, they'll throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Sullivan. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. That's pulled in by Brooks. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
And from the 41, this is 2nd and a yard.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He finds his man complete. That's Olsen. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
And that will write a finish to this ball game.
Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly playing at an elite level in this contest.
Partner, this game was over a long time ago, and you noticed they did not want to slow down anything. Absolutely a dream scenario for everyone on that offense, and they took advantage of every second. Guaranteed popcorn for